So here we have the token World Financial Liberty, or World Liberty Financial. Yeah, however you wish to say it. This is the token of the Trumps. As you can see, it launched on the 23rd of August, and the price action has been somewhat erratic. So I think, yeah, I'll break this down and see what levels you can trade. So we had an all-time high up here, which we'll mark in as green, and we'll put all-time high. And down here at the bottom of this liquidation wick, we have our all-time low. So putting those in, what can we see? What levels do we have? I think we've got, if I make this white, grab this line and we go. So that's a daily level. We've got another daily level there. We have a daily level there. What else? That's not quite a level. So I think those are all the levels we have. So I'll put daily. And so we will now drop into the next time frame down, which is the 8 hours. So what can we see? We've got an 8-hour level here just below the daily that I'll put in. We have an 8-hour level there. If I click, we get it in. An 8-hour level there. We've got this daily level here, which I will just readjust to sit perfectly under there. We have an 8-hour level there. There's one that sits here. There's one that sits there. And I think that's mostly it. So I'll go in and mark that 8-hour. I'm going to mark that 8-hour. And mark this one 8-hour. So as you can see, it came down, and then rounded. It's pushing back up again, and we can see in the last couple of 8-hour candles, it's retracing. So these two lines will be quite key as to where this finds support and potentially moves up for another leg. Is there anything we can see on the 4-hour? I think there's a very interesting level there on the 4-hour. What else can we see? If we follow this up, there's a 4-hour level there that's quite nice because that breaks up the that bit of price action. And then actually this is a really interesting level because you can see two really interesting candles have a close there. So I'll go 4 hours, and as you can see, if I scroll across, this area here, this massive fair value gap has been filled in. So this area is really interesting as we see that it moves quite quickly in this area. So if I was to grab a rectangle and just move that down, just so we know we've got that area where price moves through very quickly, and actually we have a 4-hour level at the bottom of there. So I think what we do now is if we get our FRVP, we can see where the volume lies in this. So if I go across all the way, what can we see? We see immediately here is an interesting line, so I'll make that purple. What else can we see? We have this area here is interesting. We've got an interesting area here. We can see a lot of volume in and around this bit here, but there's an element down here as well. So what I will do, I'll get the horizontal rate and we will stick one here. We will also stick one this area here. So we'll have one there. We'll have one right up here at this bit of price action. We come down here and we've got the bottom of this candle. And I think that's it. Mostly it then just plays around the levels. So what I would do is, if you're looking to trade this near short term, so I think the thing to watch out for now is A, how well it holds this daily level, and then how it reacts at this volume candle, which I'll move down, which that volume candle sits beautifully on the 4 hour. So it wouldn't surprise me if you see this come down to this purple line and then have a reaction off of that line. Or if it breaks that, we may look to fill in this fair value gap and potentially either bounce here or have a liquidation wick down onto this backtest level before moving up. If I was to look precisely at this area, so if we go just across here, what can we see? Yeah, it all lines up around this bottom bit here. And as we can see, this area here is also interesting. So yeah, I would potentially look at how well it holds this daily level. If it loses the daily level and doesn't react here, I would then be looking for entries down inside this zone here. And down here, you've got quite easy invalidation, because if it drops below this 8 hour level here, you're then probably looking at filling in this wick here. So yeah, plenty of opportunity. I think if we go on to the 1 hour, really zoomed in, yeah, you can see it's moving down, whether or not it has a reaction at this line. If not, this area down here is where you'd probably be looking at this.